Hey guys, this is Jason here. I just wanted to first hop on a quick video for you and just thank you for stopping by and checking out my offer here. You probably never heard of me before, and that's completely fine. I'm not a product creator, that's not what I do. I actually own an agency called North Star Media, and we help businesses in a number of different ways. One of them happens to be getting Google reviews. We also do SEO, we do YouTube marketing, we do paid traffic, a lot of different stuff, but the thing we're focusing on here is the Google review side of our business because, one of the things that we noticed over the past 2 or 3 years is when it comes to any kind of advertising, when it comes to paid traffic, when it comes to yellow pages, when it comes to Craigslist, whatever it may be, if that business doesn't have a good set of 4 or 5 star reviews, and plenty of them, 15, 20, 30 reviews that are 4 or 5 stars, that ad money is kind of wasted. That SEO time is kind of wasted because if they go to an ad or they go and search out the company online or whatever, that company has 2 star reviews, and or they have one review that's 2 stars, whatever it may be. People are going to pass them up and go to someone else. You've probably done that before in the past. You go to a pizza place, you look it up, you're in a new area, you're going to choose the one that has the 5 star reviews and has 45 different reviews, as opposed to the one that has 3 star reviews and one review that's 3 stars. I mean, it's pretty obvious. And businesses get that very easily. It doesn't take a long time to explain to them why they need it, right? So listen, if you're doing any kind of paid traffic on Facebook, if you're doing SEO, if you're doing anything online or even offline, yellow pages, radio spots, whatever it may be, if you don't have a strong review process in place, your company is going to see it's not going to see the revenue that you should see from the ad spend that you have. And again, you look at places like Amazon, you look at places like Walmart, they're all starting to institute, all these big retailers or all these big companies are starting to institute a review system. Uber does it as well because they understand that the reviews are what makes people buy. I mean, I don't remember the exact stat, but there was a stat out there that said something like 70 or 80% of people trust reviews online more than a personal recommendation from somebody. And that's pretty amazing. As businesses start to understand that, they're gonna start to turn to Google reviews more and more. And it's easy to, and it's easy to on the sales side. It's also on the providing side. It's very very easy to get someone to write a review, whether it's a customer or whatever the process is, because 85% of of the American population that's connected to the internet already has a Google account. So you have people who are out there trying to do Yelp reviews and trying to do reviews on other sites, but the problem is that nobody has accounts on those sites. Everybody has an account on Google, right? So if a customer walks in a roofing company or a driveway company or a pizza place or whatever whatever it is, the chances are that the customer already has a Google account. So if the business owner just simply says, hey, you mind taking 2 minutes out of your day and just giving us a Google review on your experience, on your experience here or whatever the process is, most likely they're gonna do it because they already have the account. All they need is the phone number. It takes 2 seconds for them to do it, and that's just the end of it, right? So it's very, very easy on both sides to sell it, to provide it, and to actually get the reviews coming in. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna go into the membership area, so you know exactly what you're gonna be getting into. And here inside video one, we're actually gonna be going over the overview, and this is kind of gonna be like a 50,000 foot view of exactly what it is that we do. It's not a very long video, but it's gonna go over exactly what it is that you should be expecting throughout the training. Then we go into probably what I believe is the most important part of the process, which is prospecting. Finding the prospects that actually want, need, and desire what it is that you have. And number one, right? Number two, finding people that can afford it. And number three, finding people that can actually make a decision right now. And those are the only people that you want to be talking to, all right? So you don't want to be talking to people who can't afford it, right? For what you're offering. You don't want to be talking to people who don't need it, and you don't want to be talking to people who already have 105 star reviews. Don't call them, don't email them. It's a waste of time. They don't need you, all right? So basically what you want to be doing is you want to be talking to people who can make a decision right now as well. So we want to make sure that we're really honing our prospecting skills and only talk to people who need and desire what we're offering, who can afford it and can make a decision right now. That's why our closing ratios are so high because we only focused on qualified prospects, right? So now, after we get that list of qualified prospects, the next thing we're going to be doing here is we're going to be actually be presenting our offer to them and then closing them and getting them to pay us money. This can be done through email. It can be done through a number of different ways. It can be done through telephone. It can be done through the Skype conversation. It can be done through Facebook Messenger. It can be done through direct mail. There's like 4,000 different ways you can do it. But the bottom line is, you have to communicate it somehow, some way, where we're not really going to be focusing on, we're not going to be specifically focusing on sending an email, right, or specifically sending or making a phone call. We're going to be focusing on really, when it comes to pitching and closing, on the process, because if you understand the process, it's the same from the email to the telephone to the text message to direct mail to the video to the Facebook message. It's all the same. The psychological process that happens there, it's all the same. So if you understand how to send a good email to close a deal, you're going to be able to get on the phone and close a deal pretty easily. If you get on the phone and close a deal pretty easily, you can get on Skype and do the same thing, or Facebook Messenger, or direct mail, whatever you want to, whatever you choose to close the deal. All right. So that's how we're going to be. That's what we're going to be doing inside that section, pitching and closing. And then finally, here in video 4, we're going to be talking about how you can actually provide the service, because you can prospect all you want, you can close deals all you want, you can collect money all you want, but if you can't actually get the reviews, then you have a big problem, because everyone is going to cancel, and you don't actually build that financial stability for life, like we were talking about in the headline above and the bullet points above. Then last, we go into this case study where you're actually gonna hear an appointment that I set. I'm gonna go into a call that I with someone that I did. I called the person back. He's gonna give me a little bit of a hard time, but we're gonna end up getting through that call. And I'm not gonna tell you how it goes exactly, but when you get inside and you listen to it, it's gonna be pretty exciting, and you'll listen to how exactly how I overcame a lot of the objections on that call and stuff like that. We're also getting into some bonuses here, so you can get our outsourcers and everything as well. Because I think it's very important to focus on building your business and not necessarily doing the stuff at the beginning. I mean, you got to do stuff at the beginning, right? You got to prospect, you got to pitch, you got to close, you got to provide. But after a while, right? You have 4 or 5 or 6 deals under your belt, which should take you no longer than a week or two if you're a little bit slower. Maybe you have a full-time job, you can only work on it in a couple hours a day or whatever. But right away, once you have 4 or 5 or 6 deals under your belt, paying you $200 a month or whatever you decide to charge, right? What you need to do is you need to start getting rid of some of this stuff. You want to basically only be all the providing of the services, which is what you should get. I think personally, what you should get rid of first. Prospecting is what you should get rid of second, right? Basically, what you want to be focused on after the first month or so is to only pitch and close. Only pitching and closing. And then what we want to do after we get really good at pitching and closing, and you're closing 60, 70, 80% of the prospects you talk to, you want to start getting rid of that as well. We're going to be focusing on outsourcing here, and we're going to be focusing on the bonuses, where we're going to teach you how to never sell anything ever if you don't want to, because you can outsource the entire process. So that's basically the whole entire training. It's quick to get through. There's a lot of content in there. It's kind of new stuff, so you're probably gonna have to watch it 2 or 3 times. But we wanted to make sure it was quick and to the point as possible, with no fillers involved, because we know you're an entrepreneur. We know you want to get out there and prospect. You want to go out there and pitch. You want to close. You want to provide. You want to bring in money. That income is king, so we can focus on that. We don't want to be wasting time on pitching. Sorry, I mean, we don't want to be wasting time on watching 3 hours worth of video to get the point across that can be done in 20 minutes. We want to learn this quick. We want to start doing it, and doing it is really where the money is made, right? All right, so video one's gonna be going through the overview. Video two is gonna be going through the prospecting. Video three is gonna be pitching and closing. Video four is gonna be providing. Then we have the case study here at the end. It's a little bit of a battle with me on the appointment. If you get to see the ending of the call, and it's kind of fun inside the membership area. So, we have some bonuses as well, and you always can reach me at my support email, which is jasonwalkerwp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys. So thanks for checking out my offer here again. I really hope to see you inside the membership area as well. See you guys soon.